And the next one is like when you get in an argument with somebody about, oh, I don't know, how they're raising their children. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Choose your own adventure as far as this goes. This actually comes from the Braver Angel strategy on talking to people who have different political views than you do, but I find out that it works on any situation where you have differing views on something.
Okay.
Somebody comes in with a position. I think that if we pass one gun law, the next thing they're going to do is take away all our guns. If I hear you correctly, it's like you're not particularly concerned about gun regulation per se, but the fact that once any form of gun regulation takes place, it will never stop once it starts. Is that your concern? And then the person can either agree with that or disagree with that. I said, well, that's not what I said. I said, but you can stay out of the conversation by clarifying until the person gets to say exactly what they mean.
This is how I handle all of my arguments.
I know.
It's like in my relationships.
Yeah, and yeah, that's what I mean. It's good in areas other than politics.
Yeah.
So like, and then you acknowledge areas of agreement, which is like, I agree that like, there have been a lot of attempts at regulation, and then there's more regulation on top of that. It's like things can really spin out of control as far as regulatory issue goes. Now, as far as creating public safety and not using a lot of gun regulation, might there be another way that we can get to our common goal? And when I'm doing there is I'm using a pivot, which means that I've already listened to your opinion. I haven't countered it really. I've clarified it. I've acknowledged areas of agreement. Now what I'm doing, if I have a different opinion, is I'm asking you if you're willing at this point to listen to what I have to say.
To be curious, yeah.
Yeah, if you're curious. And the great thing about this pivot is that if the person isn't willing, you can just go on to the next subject. You're done with the argument.
Right. We've already made sure you've been heard. So now if you don't want to hear my side, we can just talk about something else.
Exactly. Yeah. So boom, exit stage right.